So hello and welcome to a new video. Anyway, so today what I'm gonna do is guess what's gonna happen on season 6 of Teen Wolf. What I mean by guess is of course is analyze the trailer, which is I'm gonna basically do, and talk a bit about some articles that I've read, basically true articles and Comic-Con, so that try and figure out what's gonna happen. So let's start with the trailer. Well, the two first things we see, of course, that are important are the riders, the ghost riders, that we'll learn what they are, and the, of course, styles. Now, why I think this is important in the trailer, because it establishes a lot. The first things you see in the trailer I think are really important, and I think they really made that on purpose in here. They put the Ghost Riders, which, in case if you didn't know what they are these kind of mythical creatures that come, and usually they pass through cities. In this case, as we'll see, they get stuck on Beacon Hills. But what they do is they basically erase the memory of people. So in this case, we see Styles, and we'll know that Styles is going to be involved because of all the Comic-Con comments and all these interviews and all these articles that are out. But still, if we didn't know that, through the trailer we'll learn that the main focus is Ghost Riders and what happens with the Ghost Riders and Styles. We have that stuff in the two first shots of the trailer, and that's keep throughout the whole one. Okay. Why does Lydia say something terrible is about to happen? It's important that Lydia says it, because Lydia is the one that predicts, sees the Banshee, as we'll learn. That's really important. So there is an actual motive of she saying this. She predicts what's gonna happen, and her prediction is right, of course. Now, Ghost Rider's cool images to get you excited about action. More styles. When they say they erase people is when we start to freak out. What does that mean? We're gonna get a deeper understanding of that in this season. As far as we know, it's just on the trailer and on comments. But it looks pretty bad, because erasing people means that if you don't know that person was there, you can't do anything to save that person from being erased. So that's a really important point, and I think it's gonna be kept throughout the whole season. I'm gonna stop there. Okay, so we see all these people. We're seeing Styles, which is our main focus, but we see that maybe it's not just Styles, because we're seeing more people. So there's gonna be some involvement. Not a lot of people have talked about these, just about Styles, but there's gonna be some involvement, I think, with the whole city and the role that Scott is gonna take as a protector of the whole city, not just the group. Now, I stopped before, so you'll see that in the minute. I'll tell you what minute is it. Here it is. Wait, I pause it again. Minute 50. Oh, sorry, second 50. We see this image of a werewolf, and we see what it looks to be kind of Ghost Rider. No, sorry, not Ghost Riders. Freck Doctors. If you actually look at it in second 49, they look pretty like the actual Dread Doctors. I'm gonna show it to you. And we know that someone's suffering, so that means that it's not gonna be just Ghost Riders. I don't think they're Ghost Riders, they might be. And then we have more threats of people in the tunnels that we've seen a lot. So there's not just Ghost Riders, of course I'm Max. Of course Malia saying who's the Styles. And then we have Styria, which is a thing that's gonna be a lot in the season as well. Why I think it's important in this season is because, I don't know, I think they're gonna end up together, because either they just decided, the writers, to just give the fans what they wanted, or they were thinking from this since the beginning, and you can actually find proofs. There's a lot of Styria stuff out there, so just, if you want to find it, you're gonna find it. But the fact that Lydia and Styles have this special connection, even though they're not together, and whatever, if you're not shipping with Styria, but you can't deny there's just a connection. Friendly connection, more than friendly connection, whatever, but there's that connection that is special. Which can play a big part since he's a Banshee, and maybe because he has something to do with the death and with predicting, so he may have a bit of a better ability in not forgetting styles. And I think it's important to remember that one of the things that I think differently than a lot of people is the scene where the father, where Sheriff Stilinski tells Styles, "Why don't you tell me your name?" I think a lot of people have interpreted that as the sheriff doesn't remember Styles' name, which might be. But he says son, which I think is just put up there to mess you up, because son can mean yeah, remember you are my son, or son as an expression to address people. So there's those two versions, that the sheriff doesn't remember he has a son, or that maybe Styles doesn't remember him, so he forgets himself in a way. Because as we've seen before, he says my name is Max, so either people forget him and call him now Max, or he's forgetting himself too, which might be a possibility. I'm not really closing that door. Theo gets out of the hole. From season 5 ending, I knew he was not dead. They hadn't killed him, they just buried him. I knew they were gonna just bring him back. I knew that. I was so sure, had no doubt Theo was gonna be back. So this was just like a reassurance that he's gonna be back. Now, how is he gonna be? Is it gonna be good or evil? There's a lot of theories out there again. I'm gonna go with he is good, but he doesn't lose his kind of mind. Has always been really kind of tricky and really kind of, you know, trying to get things for his interest, but maybe in a bit better way this time. I don't know why I always stop this movement, which seems like it fucks spirit. So I think we are not gonna we're not gonna lose the actual Fox, even we don't have Ardencho to play Kira this time. I think there's gonna be a lot of some stuff on that side too. Mario Chimera, so everyone's gonna still be there. This is the thing of the season. They bring as many people as they can. They'll bring more people, but you know, keep in mind that a lot of actors have things dealing with contracts, so it's not up to you. Jeff Davis a lot of the time, if he wants to put them back when the actors are not available, it's not gonna be possible. So we're gonna see people come back, especially who we see on the trailer, apart from Theo, is Peter. And I think that's going to be interesting to analyze and to see the development, because I believe it's going to be a new version of Peter. It's going to be similar because it's a person, it's not like, yeah, it doesn't have multiple personalities, but it has different parts, and sometimes one side plays more than the other. And I think that in this season we're going to see a totally different one with some similarities to previous seasons Peter, but I kind of renewed a new Peter, basically. Now this I'll tell you this because I really like this shot. It's on minute 131 of the trailer if you want to check it out, and I just love this. Okay, look at that. We are seeing two sides again. The trailer has Cecilia in it, and Porpoise of course, and basically what it is a wall between Styles on here and Lydia on the other side. And they are sad. And like, they are so close yet so far. They are so close yet so far away. Metaphor that they are using clearly in here to state that they are close, but they are not at the same time, because you know the thing that the ghostwriters do is make you forget. And even with the same with people, there's other people gonna be involved. For sure, you see Styles is not alone, there's other people over there sitting with him. Well, sitting on other chairs. So it's kind of weird to figure, they make you forget, and what do? They take you to this kind of weird room where every other person has been forgotten is. I don't really get this, so I'm really intrigued to know that. That yes, again, and I just really like that shot. And again, I think, don't know if I said this already because don't know if I said it previously when my camera died, but I think this season is gonna be a team season. They're focusing on Styles because they're a really charismatic character that everyone can kind of relate to, and is the best friend basically of everybody in the show, and it's funny and it's witty, and I don't know, but it makes it the perfect target to attack and to make people go for him, sorry. And that's why I think in the beginning of season 1 it was more about Scott. I mean, there was a Styles, but it was more about Scott. It was just a one-person show kind of mainly. And then with the evolution of all these seasons, we see how Teen Wolf has become more of a teamwork and a groupal show. And I think we're definitely gonna see that on this season. There's gonna be a lot of that, a lot of teamwork, and we are gonna see this kind of bonding, and this is why I believe this is gonna be a really strong relationships related season, not just romantically, because you know, I say that a lot of people will go Stydia, but no, I don't mean this is Stydia, which I think is gonna happen, but friendships, and actually I think this was said, and I'm really looking forward for it. Malia and Peter, remember, they're father and daughter, so their relationship is gonna be explored as well. So I feel like there's gonna be a lot of emotional stuff going on as well as action, but I feel like the action is gonna be, okay, we have to go through these, but the main reason behind all of this action and all of these things that are going on, and talking about, in this case, more screenwriting and what they wanted to portray, was the relationships that are going to be developed because of this, and we're going to see the evolution from season 1 to 6 and the culmination in season 6, and how everything's ended, and how kind of this whole process evolved into being this last thing that is just I think it's going to be amazing. A lot of action, a lot of tension, a lot of emotional stuff, mainly, as I said, focused on relationships, and I can not wait for it. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment below whatever you think is gonna happen in season 6 of Teen Wolf, and see you in another video, so bye.